Hello everyone, Joe Williamson here, announcing the start of the date harvest for 2019. For those that know the Barhi variety date, they are now picking what's called the Khalal stage, the Barhi date. It's yellow, and they're really good in this stage. You might even say it's not ripe yet. It's not that mushy stage what you might be characteristic of a grape. Now North America, most people are probably most familiar with the Medjool grape. And this was picked sometime last year, October, maybe November. And this is what it looks like. This is what most people think of the date. This is going to look very similar to that as well, maybe another month down the road. It's going to be brownish in color. It's going to have that mushy, kind of like a brown sugar pop to it that many people think of with dates. But let me put this Medjool down for a minute. I call that an inferior date compared to what else is out there. Now living in Southern California, I enjoy being close to the dates, and I'm actually getting involved in date harvest this year. It's very fun. So anyway, some friends of mine at Dateland, it's a store in Victorville, California. When I go there, I pick up the dates. It comes in a clamshell like this. This is 20-ounce box. It's I believe it's $3.50. Well, he told me it's $3.49 a pound, although I believe I paid $3.50 for more than a pound box. This is what they look like, and they vary a little bit. Now, some of them are kind of greenish in color. The sharp date farmers do not sell those because they don't taste well. But let me just put two different ones up here. Oh, and it comes on a stem kind of like so. This is how you get it off the tree. That's still there. But let me pick two different ones. This one's less mature. This one's more mature. It goes from like a greenish stage to this, and then eventually brown. I'm going to leave these out, let them set for about a week or so I get them to the stage that I really like. Ones like this, I don't like so well. I can eat it, but it kind of stings a little bit on the tongue, a little bit bitter. Not too bitter, but a little bit on the bitter side. You see this one here? It's got like a dark yellow and very dark yellow. And if this were an apple, you might think, oh, someone dropped that on the floor and it's got a rotten spot. And that's not the case with these things. But I'm just going to peel it open here to show you what we got. So there's the inside of the date. It's got a pit. This is a real food. It's got a seed that's very ideal. That could be planted to grow some. And there's a piece of it there. And this isn't a mushy grape. I mean a mushy date. Let me compare that to the Medjool, as I showed you before. This is harder to cut open because this is a dried fruit. Like so. You bite into this, it's kind of mushy. It's not crunchy. It tastes all right. This one here, Khalal stage. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's crunching. It's got some of this brown sugar taste to it. And it's also got this apple-like texture to it. It doesn't taste exactly like an apple, but it's very good. And 'tis the season for that. You only get that primarily the month of September, or a little bit early here, depending on the year. But anyway, hopefully you can hear this. I don't know. I'm not a pro at this. You hear that? It's delicious. So anyway, if you live in Southern California, you can go out to the farms. Some of the farms don't even grow barries. But you can go out and get these. Or you can get a hold of my friends and get these at the date stores. Let me do a little promo right here. You can do just freeze the screen. My friends at Dateland, they got an online website, they got a phone number, they're open every day, they never close. Great people. Store in Victorville, California. Or some other friends of mine, Flying Disc Ranch. These are great farmers. I'm actually helping harvest these grapes, or these dates. Flying Disc Ranch, they grow organic. They use biodynamic growing, permaculture. Very sharp folks. I'm proud to be helping them with their harvest this year. I hope to learn a lot from them. These guys here, I mean, they don't need me to help them. They've already got their own operation, and they're too far away from me. They're dateland, great folks. They're not organic, but you're looking at about $3.50 a pound for the datelands, conventional grown, and you're looking at about $7 a pound, I believe, for the Barhis from Flying Disc. So yeah, that's that. Dateland Barhis. And then let me compare that with another product. I've been buying these all year at Dateland. They don't have these Flying Disc right now, but these are the moist Medjool dates. I can show you just one of them. This is what a Medjool date looks like if you get it right off the tree. Let's say sometime in probably October, before they really dry out. Maybe September, October. It's really mushy. Let me compare that. This is a dried up grape date that you get at the store. And this is the same thing that you get when in the moist stage. They're bigger. They're bigger because they're still full of water. If you keep them in the fridge, they're not going to dry up, and that's what they've done at the store. But I'll just open it up here, and just to show you how mushy it is. Okay, kind of peels away like that. It's definitely not, there's no crisp of this at all. Kind of messy. I've been eating these all summer. This was harvested 10, 11 months ago, and it still tastes like a fresh date that was picked. It's great. Again, it's got the seed inside. Mushy. It's messy too. That's okay. When I eat fresh dates, this is what I eat. These dried up dates, I can't do it anymore. 2 years ago, this is all I knew about dates. That's why I ate. I don't do it anymore. I don't have to. I've raised my standards considerably. But you don't have to live in Southern California to get these. Go out on these farms and get them. Oh, here's the pit. Again, that's what it looks like. So good things. Again, you know, primarily promoting the Barhis. These are brand new. They're just starting to pick them, and it's still early season. It's still not really ready, but if you've done picking a fruit, you know some of them are right earlier than the others. Another thing, I wouldn't advise mixing up the eating of the Khalal stage Barhis with the really fresh ones. I'm just doing it because I got to make a video. Not the best on the tummy. But again, kind of crispy. This is the season for this, and I'm taking advantage of it. So anyway, feel free. Contact my friends at Dateland, the Dateland store, a Flying Disc Ranch. Get your Barhis. You want to eat dates all year round? You want to be fresh and want to be full of water, but not have to soak them for 2 days to get full of water? Call my friends at Dateland. Get the moist Medjool dates. It's kind of their niche product, in my opinion. So anyway, thank you.